Welcome to the audio excerpts of special seminars and conversations with Nolan Narula on gettingpositivekarmanow.com.
So one element also I'd like to mention that being anchored in the energy and having that day after day, month after month, has somewhere created an element of dispassion also. That you're much more anchored to the energy than anything else around you, including your family or and the masters. So that sometimes creates a conflict.
Yes, so one has to be a little bit careful there, not to appear too detached or too uncaring, because that would be a charge that is brought against you, that you are uncaring or you are uninterested or couldn't care less. Yes.
Probably I think the problems are there, the world is the same, and it's the way I've started looking at them as changing.
Yes. So social requirements may be there of some sort. That's why it is good if family members do Reiki. Then they're all in a similar space. And then even if they become a little detached, it's not too troubling because everybody is busy doing their own thing. They're also anchored in the energy. And so it's not taken as something disastrous. So the other interesting thing is that if you go back in time and when you have taken your Reiki journey, it's interesting to see where each one of you is who's done Reiki earlier and at what stage of your life you are, or what is your thinking, or what is your attitude. It takes, like when you did the Reiki 1 and even now when you got the Reiki 2 attunement, in 3 weeks, 21 days, the energy will cycle from the root chakra to the crown and back 3 times. So that goes to heal your past, present, future. And the same thing happens in every attunement. And then the energy is cycling in one chakra for 1 year. So if you've come after 9 years, so that means the energy is now cycling in your hara region, in your self-esteem area, and your purpose of life. So it is interesting that Acha has really generated a change in her purpose of life. She's actually now going to be doing a very, going to do a MBA course which is very prestigious, and the process, or will be in the process of revamping his whole business model. It's in the process which he's been thinking of, but perhaps it will come through now. And some people have been here for 14 years, 14th year they're coming back. So you're coming back after 14 years, so now it's gone to your crown chakra, the energy, and then it will be going back to the root. So then again a fundamental, possibly a shift in your job or your work may take place. So if you just track, which year you are after doing Reiki, you'll get an idea where the energy is now working to heal what aspect. So at the crown chakra it is healing the connection with the divine. Because a lot of sharing took place about how one's relationships have changed. So this is a place of the relationship with the divine, is the crown chakra. So accordingly, wherever you are, doing your healing, that's where the energy is now maximally centered for this 1 year to give inputs everywhere. But this is a special area of attention for the energy as far as you are concerned. So that gives you an interesting track of how it goes. Yes?
So suppose we have done, we are in the 9th year, but we may have not done our healing earlier.
That doesn't matter. The energy is sitting in that chakra, whether you do the healing or not. The question is how active it becomes. Okay, so those who have recently done the Reiki, you know that this sharing gives you an idea as to what you can expect, the progress in your life, and as you found out that people suddenly, they think things have changed, not that much, then they remember, oh, this changed, that changed, that changed. So that's very important, because at Reiki 1 we make you write down in your manual where you were at that time, and these people who've done Reiki 10, 15 years back, if they look at their manuals, they will not recognize that person. which is I think the point she was making, that it's not a change only, it's like you don't know who that person was anymore. Because that's not us. You can't correlate or relate to that, what you used to be. So it's important to understand that this thing will happen over time. So those of you who've done Reiki recently, if you are consistent and disciplined in your practice, you will get results that much faster. If whatever healing you did up to the point you came today, the energies will shift by an instant quantum jump of 4 times. It's a multiplier of 4. So those who have done a lot of healing, sufficient healing, whatever, compared to others who may not have done that much healing, so they will jump accordingly. Now when you leave Reiki 1 on the second day, everybody is at par. The level of energies are the same, your crown chakras are all the same size, the Antakaran is the same size, standardized to the Antakaran is standardized more or less to the size of this pole, which when you first came, it was thinner than a human hair. So this is a huge jump, and then after that, as you are doing your healing, your crown chakra and all the energies will expand accordingly. So it's the same thing, as much healing as you do, things will change for you, and as much responsibility as you take for your life, things will change for you. So these are two very important things. Taking responsibility and doing your healing implies an attitude of being thankful, in fact, for the opportunity. So when you are now at Reiki 2, we have a statement in our manuals, and we'll tell you that also, that that's a very good mantra to chant, that O is not for obstacle, but O is opportunity to heal. So if you see an obstacle saying, oh, obstacle, no, oh, opportunity, because the bigger the obstacle, the more energy it's going to pull from me, the healing energy is going to pull from me, which means that I will get a higher 20% commission. So if I'm channeling to a huge problem, then my take home of the healing automatic is also that much bigger. So you need to work with this in a systematic way. And we will be teaching you many techniques how to speed up your healing in Reiki 2. And it will be very, very fast. But you will have to do a lot of internal work for the healing. The healing is by touch, in any case, is the basic. But then a lot of your healing is done mentally. So there are two things to remember through all of this, is that the most powerful healing is still by touch. And then we will be teaching you all methods of how to do instant healing or distant healing, and it will get the result very, very fast. But it is dependent on how much energy you've placed in your system by your touch healing or otherwise. This or otherwise business is left open. It's not that I've just thought healing is happening for me, so it's happening. It's not like that. But as you progress with your healing, as you become more mature healers, you will actually experience that you are able to do the healing even without touching yourself on a very regular basis. But I point out again that touch is very important. And if at any stage you feel, oh, things are not going well, I'm unable to deal with this, it means that you are lacking that touch of the touch healing.
You've been listening to a discussion with Nala Narula on www.gettingpositivekarmanow.com.